Things that we need to see in the Anime Vanguards Update 9. That's what we're gonna talk about in today's video. And yes, we are back from our short break of not making Anime Vanguards Update 9 videos. We are back to farm this update even further. And today, the topic is some things that we just want to see in the Anime Vanguard's anniversary update, especially since, this update is a myth at this point. Without further ado, let's get this video started. Alright guys, I just want you guys to know that our goal is to eventually get to 100k subscribers, a goal that is ultimately impossible without your support. So please, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button right now. And without further ado, let's get this video started. Alrighty. Okay, so this is just going to be a yap video. I'm just gonna say it right now. There's really not that much stuff that I can do. I am planning on making a video such as Road to Godbur, but that literally takes a while for me to record and finish. I already have like one part of that recorded. So right now, we're just gonna talk about some things that we want to see in Anime Vanguard's Update 9. And number one, the first one I want to talk about is a good code, okay? We need a good code because it's been such a long time since the last update. At this point, it's been around 4 weeks and a couple of days. The last update was in, I believe, September 17. It's already October 22 right now, so it's been more than a month since the last update. The longest wait we've had so far for Anime Vanguard was, I think, 5 weeks. So this is pretty long now. And I think we definitely are in need of a code, especially since it's also anniversary. So I hope we get a good code that's giving us a bunch of trade rerolls and maybe not just trade rerolls. I'm genuinely excited to see a code potentially give us something unique for anniversary. I really hope that a code gives us something unique for anniversary, something exciting, not just straight rerolls honestly, but something not a actual unit because that would take ages, but just something simple like a familiar, just an anniversary familiar. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, we need a big code for Anime Vanguard's Update 9. Comment down below if you agree because I think most people will definitely agree to this one. For the next one is going to be tons of events that give us tons of good rewards. So this is the anniversary update. We've been waiting for like 5 weeks for this update. Give us something that we can farm, and not just we can farm, but give us something that we can farm for a lot of rerolls. And the reason for this is because obviously, apart from this being the anniversary update, there's also 14 new units in this update, right? 14 new units in this update means that for us to be able to actually reroll on them, we need to have a lot of rerolls, right? We need to get a lot of rerolls to actually at least be able to reroll like 1 or 2 or 3 of these units. So maybe events that they will sprinkle throughout the anniversary update, or maybe even release alongside the anniversary update, they'll be able to give us a bunch of rerolls. That would be really nice. Things like the Elemental Confluence is actually pretty nice, but for the Elemental Confluence, I feel like a lot of beginner players or a lot of players that don't really know life the game can complete this. I haven't really completed this yet. I just really don't want to. I feel like events such as Innocent Trials or Nornish Please is pretty nice. We need more events like Nornish Please. It's a pretty grindy, easy, simple event. We need a lot of these for the anniversary, like maybe 5 of them. At least 5 events in the anniversary that will be able to give us a total of 1,000 rerolls. But yeah, I'm not joking. Like a lot of these in the anniversary, sprinkle it out throughout the anniversary. Like maybe 1 week you have 200 rerolls you can get from a Nornish Please type of event. And then that would be honestly just really, really nice, especially since, there's so many units. And there is theory or evidence to support this. I talked to Volk about, bundles being improved or being better in the anniversary update. And he said, since this is the anniversary update, everything is going to be a lot more grand. Everything's going to be a lot bigger in size and just grander in size. So I'm thinking that the event itself will also be a lot grander in size. I think that the rerolls will probably be a lot more grander in size, meaning there's probably going to be a lot of them that we can get for free, hopefully. And for the next one, we want to see high quality and good original models. So if you guys don't already know, Anniversary is going to have original models. What that means is these original models cannot be copyrighted by anybody because it's inspired from the anime characters. So like for example, the Wonder of You character, it's inspired from the Wonder of You anime character from JJK, but the model is different. So the Wonder of You model honestly looks high quality and does look good so far. Some people dislike it, but honestly, the Wonder Review model that was sneaked is actually pretty cool. Some people disliked it, but for me, man, it's actually pretty nice. Honestly, it's pretty nice. So what we want to see, and I think what everybody wants to see, is high quality models, especially for characters like Dio Over Heaven. Bro, I could only imagine what's gonna happen if Dio Over Heaven's model gets butchered. And by the way, just to be fair with you guys, I feel like we already kind of have a sneak peek on how that's gonna look like right here. It was me, a sneak for upcoming ability. So there is going to be an upcoming ability for Dio Over Heaven, and you can see right here the art style of Dio Over Heaven. And from what we can see right here, this is most likely how Dio Over Heaven is gonna look like. And if it's going to follow this, it's gonna be very good. Okay, if it's gonna follow that design right there, it's gonna be pretty good already. But yeah, we probably, I speak for everybody when I say this, we don't want Anime Defender, type models. We want high quality models that I think Anime Vanguards will definitely deliver with. So hopefully there is 14 units. Hopefully they all nail the models in terms of the original concept, and hopefully these models are going to be interesting and up to par, or if not better than the actual models of those characters. All right, let's move on to the next one. A non-bugged trading experience. Bro, I can only imagine if trading releases, or not really just trading, but the anniversary, but mainly trading, because trading is 100% going to be perhaps the biggest thing in this update, right? Trading, when it releases, will change the game, and I sincerely pray that there's no duping bug that releases alongside trading, because I could only imagine if trading releases and it's bugged as hell and there's like 15 dupe methods and it breaks the economy. That would absolutely be terrifying for the Anime Vanguards community, and that would also be very, very detrimental to a lot of players, because a lot of us here are fighting fair, right? And if there's people who are duping and there's probably going to be a rollback, it's just going to suck. So hopefully if they do release trading, that it releases without any duping bugs, or at least it's probably going to have some bugs, but at least not any major bugs to where they are literally duplicating Shiny Diavolo. So hopefully, right? Fingers crossed there's not going to be any bugs like that. And for the last thing, we want this update to release now. Please, now. Alright? Not only is there nothing left for me to do or even post in the Anime Vanguards, sphere, there's literally nothing left for me to post, but I'm genuinely running out of stuff to do, like in the game. Like at first, I was just farming rerolls and stuff like that. I was just farming these and getting as much rerolls as I can, but that gets old pretty fast, right? That gets old, pretty quickly. After like 2 weeks of doing that, you're done. After 3 weeks, you're sick and tired of it. After 4 weeks, my God, you're just praying for it to stop at that point. And yeah, we do want to see this update as soon as possible, and I do think, since they are ramping the sneaks up a bit, that it might release not next week, but in the near future, right? But that's it. That's gonna be it for today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.